Many men struggle when it comes to offering compliments that spark genuine attraction in women. They tend to either play it too safe with compliments like "you're beautiful" or "you have nice eyes," or they may overdo it with exaggerated praise that often comes across as insincere. Here's the problem. Generic compliments, while flattering, rarely leave a lasting impact. If a woman is attractive, she's probably heard these words countless times before. And often, these kinds of compliments roll right off her without leaving any meaningful impression. The truth is, compliments that truly trigger deep attraction are the ones that create an emotional response, something unexpected, raw, and personal. These are what we call forbidden compliments. They go beyond just acknowledging her physical appearance. They tap into something deeper, something psychological. These are the kinds of compliments that make her feel something intense, compelling, her to think about you long after your conversation has ended. They create an emotional connection, and most importantly, they leave her craving your presence. Let's dive into 3 powerful forbidden compliments. When used correctly, they have the potential to make any woman feel an undeniable attraction. They aren't the average, everyday compliments. They are carefully crafted to spark curiosity, mystery, and deep emotional engagement. Here's how to use them. This isn't just a simple compliment. It's a psychological game that taps into a woman's need to feel understood. When most men throw out predictable compliments like "you're gorgeous" or "you have a great smile," it's easy for the woman to process those comments quickly, but they often don't stick with her. On the other hand, saying "there's something about you that I can't quite figure out" is different. It creates an air of mystery and leaves her wondering what makes her so intriguing to you. The beauty of this line is that it doesn't tell her what's special about her. Instead, it challenges her to figure it out herself. This compliment is effective for 3 main reasons. It makes her feel unique. Women don't want to feel like just another face in the crowd. They want to be seen as someone special, someone rare. It creates tension. You're showing interest, but you're also holding back, which makes her more curious. It engages her emotions. She'll start analyzing what makes her different in your eyes, which means she's already investing in the conversation. To make this compliment effective, it's important to deliver it naturally and with a sense of genuine curiosity. For instance, if you're having a conversation and she says something that piques your interest, pause for a moment, look at her thoughtfully, and say, "There's something about you I can't quite figure out." The moment you say this, watch her reaction. Her body language will change and her curiosity will be sparked. She'll want to know exactly what you mean, and she'll start thinking about you long after the interaction is over. This compliment works because it acknowledges that there's more to her than meets the eye. Most men focus on flattery related to a woman's looks or personality, but this line cuts deeper. It subtly communicates that you're seeing her in a way that others might not. Women are often judged based on their appearance or public persona, but at a deeper level, they crave to be seen and understood for who they truly are. This compliment achieves 3 things. It shows that you see her beyond the surface. You're recognizing that there's more to her than just what others see. It sets you apart from other guys. You're not treating her like just another woman. You're trying to impress. You're actually noticing something deeper. It makes her want to prove you right. When you suggest she has a hidden side, she'll want to reveal more of herself to you. To make this compliment work, timing is everything. It's most effective when she opens up to you or reveals something personal. For example, if she shares something she doesn't usually talk about, pause for a moment and say, "I feel like there's a side of you that most people never get to see." Most men don't know how to compliment a woman in a way that actually triggers deep attraction. They either play it too safe, saying things like, "You're beautiful" or "You have nice eyes," or they try too hard throwing out exaggerated praise. That sounds Forced, here's the problem. Generic compliments don't make a woman feel special if she's attractive. She's heard it all before the usual praises, glides right off her like water off a duck's back. Compliments only work if they spark an emotional reaction, if they make her feel something unexpected, raw and personal. That's where forbidden compliments come in. These are the compliments that go beyond the surface, the ones that hit Heron, a psychological level. The ones that make her obsess over you long after the conversation ends. They aren't just about her looks. They aren't just about making her feel good. They're about making her crave your presence. In this video, I'm breaking down 3 powerful, forbidden compliments, ones that when used correctly will make any woman feel a rush of emotions she can't ignore. These aren't your average everyday praises. They're crafted to trigger deep attraction and desire. Let's begin. 1. There's something about you that I can't quite figure out. This compliment isn't just words. It's psychological warfare in the game of attraction. It taps in tune of the most powerful forces in a woman's mind, the need to be understood. Most men throw out predictable compliments that are easy to process. You're gorgeous. You have a great smile. You're really fun to be around. Nice, sure, memorable, not at all. But when you tell a woman there's something about you that I can't quite figure out, you're doing something completely different. You're placing mystery at the center of the interaction. You're making her question what it is about her that's pulling you in. And here's the genius of it. You're not telling her what makes her special. You're making her prove it to herself. Attraction isn't just about flattery. If that were the case, women would fall for every guy who called them beautiful. But they don't. Instead, they chase the people who make them feel something deeper. This compliment works because it makes her feel unique. Women don't want to be just another pretty face. They want to feel like they have something rare that sets them apart. 2. Creates tension. You're showing interest, but in a way that keeps her guessing. 3. Engages your emotions. She'll start analyzing what makes her different in your eyes, which means she's already investing in the interaction. The way you say this matters. If you just throw it out there with no energy, it won't land. The trick is to pause, act like you're genuinely thinking and let it slip out naturally. For example, you're talking and she says something interesting. You pause, look at her and say, you know, there's something about you I can't quite figure out. You're out together and she does something unexpected. Instead of just reacting, you lean in slightly and say, you're not like most people I meet, but I can't figure out why. The moment you say this, watch what happens. She'll get hooked. Her body language will shift. Her curiosity will spark and she'll want to know exactly what you mean. And here's the real trick. Don't explain it right away. Let her wonder. Let her try to prove herself to you. The more you leave unanswered, the more she'll chase that validation. Most compliments close the conversation. If you say you have beautiful eyes, she'll just say thanks, and that's the end of it. But this opens a loop in her mind. She won't just brush it off. She'll start analyzing your words, replaying them later, wondering what it is that makes her different in your eyes. And the moment she starts thinking about you when you're not around, that's when attraction turns into obsession. This is how you make a woman feel seen but not completely understood. Because the second she feels like she's figured you out, the game is over. Use this wisely, because once you drop this line, she'll never see you the same way again. 2. I feel like there's a side of you that most people never get to see. This isn't just a compliment. It's a key that unlocks her mind. Most men try to impress women with shallow flattery. You're so beautiful, you're really funny, I love your vibe, and while these might earn a polite smile, they won't make her feel anything but. This compliment sneaks past her defenses. It makes her stop and think. It makes her wonder, what does he see in me that others don't? And in the moment she starts wondering that you're no longer just some guy. You're the one who understands her, in a way no one else does. Women spend their lives being judged on the surface, their looks, their attitude, their social presence. Everything about them is constantly on display, but deep down, every woman craves one thing: to be understood beyond the image. She presents to the world this compliment hits different because it tells her, one, she's more than what people see. You're recognizing something deeper than just her appearance or personality. Two, you're not like other guys. You're not just seeing the version of her that everyone else sees. You're seeing something more. Three, she now wants to prove you right. If you suggest she has a hidden side, she'll unconsciously